The electrician asked why our power usage triples when we're on vacation. I laughed it off at first. Must be a mistake with the meter, I told Sergio, our electrician for the past 5 years, but he showed me 3 years of data from the power company. Every single time my wife and I left town, our electricity usage skyrocketed. Not just a little bump, but 3, sometimes 4 times normal consumption. Look, Sergio pointed at the graph on his tablet. This is your normal daily usage. Here's when you left for Hawaii. The spike starts exactly 6 hours after you left. My wife Elena came over to look. Her face went pale. That's impossible. We turn everything off. Sergio scratched his head. That's what I thought. So I checked your smart meter data more carefully. The surge is coming from your basement. We didn't have a basement. Our house was built on a concrete slab. We don't have a basement, I said. Sergio looked confused. Then what's pulling power from beneath your foundation? We spent the next hour going through every inch of the house. No hidden doors, no access panels, nothing. But Sergio's equipment didn't lie. Massive power draw from directly below our living room. That night, Elena and I pretended to leave for a weekend trip. We made a big show of packing, loading the car, even posted on social media about heading to wine country. But we just drove around the block and parked in our neighbor's garage. We crept back to our house through the backyard and waited. At exactly 2 a.m., we heard it. A low hum, like industrial machinery starting up. The living room floor began vibrating slightly. We watched from the kitchen as a section of our hardwood floor, a perfect square we'd never noticed before, lifted up on silent hydraulics. A man climbed out. Not just any man. Elena's father, who we'd buried 2 years ago. He looked exactly the same as the day he died, down to the hospital gown he was buried in. He walked to our refrigerator, made himself a sandwich, then went back to the hidden entrance. We followed the sounds down a ladder into an elaborate underground facility. Multiple rooms carved out beneath our house, filled with medical equipment, computers, and monitors showing every room in our home. In the center was a glass chamber with tubes and wires connected to a figure inside. Another copy of Elena's father, suspended in some kind of fluid. The walking version was at a computer, typing notes. Day 742. Successful integration continues. Family remains unaware. Power consumption during their absence allows for rapid cellular reconstruction. Elena gasped. Her father turned around slowly. Hello, princess, he said calmly. You're home early. Elena started crying. Dad, what is this? We buried you. He smiled sadly. You buried a replica. I've been down here fixing myself. The cancer was killing me, but I found a way. I just needed time and power. Lots of power. The basement was impossibly large, extending far beyond our property line. Other chambers contained other figures, all suspended, all connected to machines. I recognized Elena's grandmother, her uncle, even her childhood dog, somehow preserved and hooked to tubes. I'm bringing them all back, her father explained. Death is just an engineering problem, but it requires enormous energy. That's why I only work when you're gone. I didn't want to scare you. Elena was sobbing. This is insane. This is impossible. Her father approached us. Up close, I could see his skin had a slight translucent quality, veins visible beneath like blue wiring. I perfected the process on myself first. Now I'm saving the whole family. Your mother is almost ready. Another month and she'll be walking again. That's when I noticed the newest chamber, still empty but labeled with today's date and my name. We can't have you telling anyone, Elena's father said softly, but don't worry. The process is painless. You'll wake up better than ever. Elena will never have to lose anyone again. I grabbed Elena's hand to run, but she didn't move. She was staring at her mother's chamber, watching the body inside twitch slightly. She's really alive? Elena asked. Her father nodded. They all are, forever, if we maintain the power supply. Elena looked at me with tears in her eyes. Maybe this is a good thing, she whispered. We could all be together forever. I ran, left everything behind and never looked back. The police didn't believe me. The house showed no basement in any city records. When they investigated, they found nothing. The floor was solid, no seams, no hidden entrance. Elena told them I had a breakdown and left. The divorce papers came a month later, but I know what I saw. And sometimes, late at night, I check our old power company account. I still have the login. The usage spikes continue, getting larger each time. Last month, it was 5 times normal. Whatever's growing down there needs more and more power.